Hey family, your girl is back again, Laura, the Soul Writer Poindexter, and I'm elated to be sitting here with Mr. Derick Prince. I'm going to say he's a Baltimore filmmaker, but I just discovered he has some roots in my hometown, New York City. He actually did a casting today for a film that he's going to be shooting right here in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm going to be sharing all of the details up to the minute because that's what I do. I put you down with game. And so I'm going to introduce you to the man himself. He's going to talk a little bit more about what he's doing, some of his past projects, just to give you a little bit of history, and then we're going to get you guys up to speed. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Derick Prince.
Well, how you doing?
Fine.
How you doing? All right. So, anything you want to know?
I want to know everything. Tell me how long you have been in the filmmaking industry.
Actually, I would say I've always had an interest in film ever since I was a kid. I think, when I got my hands on a video camera back in high school, I started making videos, and a lot of things that they were doing on YouTube today, I was doing back in like the late 80s, early 90s. So I think I probably started making short movies, small movies, probably around mid-90s, somewhere around there. And I think after graduating from college, when I moved to New York, I got my hands on my first 16mm camera. And I shot a short film, and it got picked up by iFilm. And I think at the time it was like an editor-in-chief of Puff Daddy, when he was back there, his magazine. Okay. One of his chief editors at the time had saw the film and contacted me, and we spoke a little bit, and so. But that was that. And when I moved back to Baltimore from New York, that's when I produced my first film, and it was released pretty much internationally.
Excellent. Now, what's the title of that first film?
Charm City.
Charm City, and I know everybody knows Charm City, and you guys can't see Ben Nesfa, but he is actually filming all of this, and he's homegrown right here from Baltimore. And Ben, I know you remember the movie Charm City.
I do.
I know. Okay, so and from that, and it's released internationally, and it gets some buzz and it gets some acclaim. And so, how do you think about what you want to do for your next projects? Do your projects develop from a former project, or do you go into the think tank and come up with something else? What's your process like?
Actually, the next film, I've done many other things in between there. Like we've done, music videos that were on BET and MTV, and
cool.
Rappers and all the rest of that stuff. So we spent a good amount of years doing that. And then actually part 2 to Charm City, we kind of revamped because we were trying to get a hold of the original cast, but it had been so long, we decided to just go ahead and, restructure it and get some new people. And the film that, Raising Wolves, that we just released in 2014 was actually Charm City Part 2. And again, that won a film festival just as Charm City did. And I got, national distribution, and it's in Walmart, Target, Netflix, and all the rest of it. So we've done some things, done a documentary with Melvin Williams, the Heroin King. You can buy that in, various places, and Walmarts and all the rest of it. So for the most part, that's pretty much what we do. We just, like you said, go in a think tank, see what it is that's out there that's jumping, see what's kind of like the current trend. Because when we restructured Charm City, I think what was happening at the time was we had a lot of teenage violence and what we wanted to do. And then there was some sort of explosion of the identity of dom girls, the girls that you see dressed as guys. So we wanted to address that in Raising Wolves, because we were talking about a new generation of young people who had a voice. And what we did was we wanted to make characters that reflected their voice. And when Raising Wolves was released, it was, it was poignant about what was happening today. So, but yeah, I mean, that's how we do it. We kind of see what's out there, what's happening, and the current trends of the world, and we talk about it.
Okay. So now we have you, but you say we. expound on the we?
Well, everybody who knows DaVision Pictures knows my partner, producer Marjorie Morgan, and that's why I always say we. And you know, she's been around with us because DaVision Pictures actually started in New York.
Okay.
Right, we actually started it there, and we moved it. You know, we moved to Baltimore, brought the company down, and you know, decided to. You know, our whole mission was to, you know, put Baltimore on an international level, and we've done that many times over now.
Excellent, excellent. As an African American filmmaker, we hear a lot of stories about the industry and how difficult it is sometimes for African Americans, and it doesn't really matter male or female, to find their place. So how do you create opportunity for what you do?
In regards to opportunity, creating opportunity, you create opportunity with being innovative. You know, having your idea, and the opportunity comes when you have to team up with people to make it happen. Those are the opportunities that are created. That's why Republicans are always saying that business owners are the ones that create job growth, because they have an idea for a business. In order for that business to happen, you need people to work that idea. So, you know, that's how opportunity is created. So we've taken quite a few people who want to be actors and actresses from the DMV, and we put them on, that scale. One thing I always love to do is kind of make people's dreams come true, kind of put people in a position where how they always wanted to see themselves. And you know, we did that through the music videos, we did that through the movies, and it always works out. It's always a blessing to see someone's eyes light up when they see themselves in their own imagined glory. You know, and that's rewarding.
Okay, excellent. Now, before we talk about the current project, I want to talk a little bit more about the other opportunities for people such as Ben, for local filmmakers. Are there other opportunities? I did see in the casting that you were looking for interns, and that you were looking for people to actually come in and work on this production in other aspects. Let's talk a little bit about those opportunities that you provide as well.
Okay. So in regards to, you know, behind the camera opportunities, it's the same, you know, as in front of the camera. We're always looking to connect with people who are looking to learn, and the best way to learn is to do. And you know, you can't, as a, you know, coming in the door, sometimes you can't just, you know, right away run up and grab the camera. You have to spend some time assisting. You know, to spend some time looking, watching, learning, being quiet, and actually taking in the environment. And that's how you learn. You know, you learn by just being there and absorbing what's happening. And that's what we like to do. You know, we've had plenty of people from many walks of life who just wanted to come on and just be a part of it. And they, no matter how large or small the production is, they always seem to get exhilarated. They feel great about just being on the set and experiencing, you know, an actor, you know, really the whole production process, really, and people trying to bring an idea and try to make an idea happen. And when you see, you know, something go from page to reality, like, it amazes many people when they see, you know, or they see me just have a script. You know, I just have a script. I'll tell someone I have an idea. I'll write it down. I have a group of people to make it happen, and then when they actually see it together, it's always amazing to them. Like, I just can't believe that went from page to, or just from your head to a deal, like it's in stores. Like, you know, stick with me, you'll see it happen.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Please, let's talk a little bit about your current project. And I know you could be doing multiples, but let's talk about the one that I had, the one that I read for, and the one that you're casting for right now.
All right. Yeah, because we always do multiple projects. And yeah, so the one that we actually that we're auditioning for today is Never Fall in Love. Never Fall in Love is the movie version of the web series Sisters, which can be found on YouTube, the Sisters TV series. And it's about 9 episodes, and it deals with, you know, the movie Never Fall in Love deals with the backstory of the web series, which is about an NFL football player who falls in love, who marries one or two best friends. He actually marries both of them at different times, but he's actually brings a lot of turmoil into their life with this high luxury lifestyle that NFL players live. And you know, a lot of the turmoil in their relationship is over money, is over prestige, over pretense, and the film deals with a lot of date rape. And we know we're dealing with a lot of that in society today, because sometimes powerful people don't know where to draw the line. And you have a lot of women who are offering themselves and they don't know where the line is. So this movie addresses, you know, a lot of the attitude dealing with, you know, that real thin line between money and sex.
Wow.
You know, and a lot of that is taking place in the NFL football players' lives. You know, they're always getting caught up in these, you know, particular situations that could be difficult for them to get out of, and oftentimes destroy their careers. So, but that's what we're addressing in this particular film. We're addressing the whole, you know, promiscuity, the, you know, sexual misconduct.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Excellent. Will there be any more castings here in Baltimore? Yes,
we're going to have plenty of castings for this particular film. We're going to search for really two really leading ladies. And my thing is, when I do films, I like to discover talent. So I'm always looking to discover talent. Like, we take people from virtually working at Rite Aid and making them in stars, putting them on a national scale where
Yay!
they can walk in, where they can, you know, walk. Always our mission to put Baltimore on that scale. Well, we know the David Simons and all the rest of those guys, but we're doing our part. This is what we can do, you know. So, but yeah, that's kind of like our goal and our mission, and you know, we're looking for more talent. So, yeah.
Okay.
Sign up.
Excellent, excellent. And before we sign off, tell everybody who you are again and how you can be reached. Ladies, no stalking, okay? I know you guys, but just give some basic information. People want to kind of like check you out, where they can check out the movies, stuff like that.
Okay. Well, you can always reach me at home, DaVisionentertainment.com. And DaVision is spelled D-A Entertainment. Those are my initials, Derick Anthony. D-A visionentertainment.com. And at that particular web address, you can find my Facebook, which is Derick Prince. You can find on Facebook, we also have our company page, which is DaVision Entertainment. Our YouTube page is DaVision Pictures. My Twitter is Derick A. Thomas, which is my government name. And my Instagram is Prince Derick.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks, guys. Laura, the Soul Writer Poindexter here, executive producer of The Literary Corner with Mr. Derick Prince in Baltimore, Maryland. And we are making stars. Baltimore, we have a lot to celebrate. So be sure to check him out and stay up to the minute. Come in for castings. If this is something that you always wanted to do, I think this might very well be the man that can help you do it. And again, to my wonderful cameraman, you can't see him, Mr. Nesfa. So, thank you. Peace.